What's up, people? We are back with more of Danganronpa. In the previous video, the case trial got concluded, and spoiler alert, Mondo ended up being the killer of Chihiro. Like, it was such a sort of, I don't know, it was such a bittersweet moment, you know, because it was like, yes, someone died, kind of, which is indirectly one step closer to us perhaps getting out of here, I guess. I don't know, grim way of looking at it, probably, but yeah. It is sort of, you know, dwindling down the numbers, and that's probably a good thing, I guess. I don't know, but like, I could totally understand what happened and how Mondo was driven into sort of like almost being not necessarily forced to kill him, but he had no recollection of actively thinking like, oh, I'm gonna kill Chihiro, and then it just sort of happened in a fit of rage, or just, you know, an outburst, and then he's like, oh shit. But it happens, Mondo's dead, so yeah, Monokuma got to eat some delicious Mondo butter, I guess, but at the very end, that scene was so weird, where you saw a character which, it was sort of like this blank slate, right? The character that you always see in the moment of truth is like portrayed by like a mannequin or something. It's just, you see the body of a human, but you don't really know which character it is, but he sort of made talk to him, and was, the way he was talking to him made it sound like it was actually a person that just died, or was actually one of us, you know? But he is from the inside. Like, he could be a spy for Monokuma, and that's sort of the vibe that I got from that last conversation, so I don't know what's gonna happen starting chapter 3, but let us continue. Sniff, sniff. Oh, Hina, what the heck?
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon.
You're strong, Hina. You can do it.
It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to
kill. Oh, Hina. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas, I don't know what those are. Look at her roof.
Okay.
Oh, God of donuts. I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the midnight rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Uh-oh.
Huh?
What is that? It sounds like the old dial-up internet from like way in the 90s.
Huh?
What's that sound? What if Monokuma actually put like a robot on patrol out here and just like, danger, stranger alert, after midnight, shoot down target, pew pew. It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse. Really, it really sounds like an old dial-up modem thingy. Like, ear.
But
I'm super scared, but what is it? Is someone there? What? Chihiro? That looks like Chihiro, right? What the crap was that? A next generation legend. Stand tall galactic hero. Hifumi. I saw Hifumi. Hifumi has been a character that's been relatively quiet. Hero as well, as I mentioned, like throughout before the case trial, and actually during the case trial, I kind of called him useless. And that's just, I sort of feel like he hasn't contributed anything. Like Hifumi, you know, he contributed somewhat in the first case. Hero, nothing at all. Hina's okay. Like, it's just from some people you have a certain expectancy, right? For example, Sakura, you think like, oh, she's big, she's strong, she's got muscles. You probably have a lot of expectations for her. And Hina, you sort of think like, oh, she's a weak, frail girl. You don't expect that much from her, and she seems to be kind of an emotional person as well. Like, we've seen her cry. Like, we saw her cry at the beginning just now, but we've seen her cry before that, or at least be very emotional about things before that as well. But she actually helped out in the first case as well. So I feel like some characters just need to step up their game a bit. Well, mainly Hero, actually. If I look at everyone that is here, 3, 6, 7, including myself, and then there are 3 other people left, which is Byakuya, Genocide Jack, or Jill, whatever she wants to be called. That's the scariest part of this, right? The fact that we actually found out in the case trial of chapter 2, the fact that we found out that Genocide Jack is actually among us, and he actually, he didn't turn out to be the killer. Now the thing about this is, right, like, yeah, we know Genocide Jack is one of us, but the thing that we also know is that Genocide Jack, or Jill, has this really particular way of killing, which would be a dead giveaway if they tried to perform a kill here, right? So, on one side it's like, yeah, scary, we know there's like a serial killer among us, but on the other hand, we know exactly how he is going to kill, and he actually mentioned during the case trial to like defend himself, or herself, to that she said like, she actually has pride in what she does. She considers herself a professional. So anything other than the way that she would normally do things, with like with weapons that she wouldn't normally use, or just killing the target in a different way that she doesn't want it to be killed, those are things that she would take very, very seriously. So I'm not sure if, yeah, Genocide Jack Jill is one of us, but I'm not sure if we actually need to be that scared of him. I mean, it could all just be an act, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, and she's just gonna stab someone in the throat, and it's like, oh, what this? I didn't kill it according to how I normally kill it. I didn't use my favorite scissors, So it could all be an act, which is something that we always have to keep in mind about every single character. But for now, yes, Genocide Jack is one of us. Kind of scary, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be too worried about it, at least. So everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always, and I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected. But today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today.
Oh.
That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So,
it's just the 7 of us then? It looks that way.
How about that?
It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang! Oh, Taka's in a bad place right now. He is in a bad place. He lost his bro, Mondo, so he's not gonna be his usual, I almost want to say cheery self, but I wouldn't really describe him as a cheery person, but he's not gonna be the usual Taka.
Impossible.
Or not. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face shows he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out that Mondo killed Chihiro. And then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well...
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out. We have no idea if help's ever gonna come.
It's like...
Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply just have to make the best of things. Do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. What? To live here forever?
Well...
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, and our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition? Discrimination? Victimization? And violence? As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, is our situation or current situation not... Demon Angel! Pretty princess!
Huh?
Here we go!
Miggy the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl dog boy, Robo Justice the Galactic King, and what I mean is, there is no 2D here. Have you
There
looked
is
around?
nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts just base desires to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. The point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me and so I appeared!
Oh my god, genocide! Nobody called for you! What the? How come it's genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing! Finally a place I can just be my murderous self! Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me, Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and night to murder those total slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Oh, come on. You gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars needs the little people to hold them up. Thank God the character actually does that laugh, because no way in hell can I do something similar. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Oh my god. Her tongue, despite everything, her tongue is the thing that disturbs me the most. Like, yeah, look, she has razor sharp teeth, but that tongue is just unnatural. I actually have quite a long tongue. Don't ask me how I know. I've been told, but her tongue is freaking ridiculous. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer. And after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Well, new locations probably, maybe. Right, let's leave this area. I'm not sure where to start looking. I kind of immediately want to go upstairs, which would be right here. Never mind, it's not right there. Where was upstairs? Oh my. Ooh. Alright, second floor hero. What's up, man? You're the new leader. Self-appointed leader, which I definitely don't agree with, but yeah. Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Wait, what did he say? The door leading up to the third floor. Or the stairs, rather. Where is it? At the end of the hallway here? To be no? Where the fuck? Oh, here it is. 2F. I'm guessing this would be... Oh, let's go. The 3rd floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? School zone, 3rd floor. Recording? A rec room. For some reason, I read recording. It's the rec room. The recreational room. I expect there to at least be a pool. I didn't even have the time to say the word and it was already there in my vision. Of course there's gonna be a pool table. So this is...
Let's see.
A recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, and even a dartboard and a pool table. My school actually has a pool table, so you know. And look at these. Magazines? They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay. Okay, I gotta like pay attention to every single detail, because something that you might think right now isn't important at all might end up being the most important thing in the next case trial. So I'm definitely gonna remember, like, it seems really peculiar, right? She's like, oh yeah, we have pool table, dart, Othello, all that stuff, and then she's like, oh, we have magazines too, and the camera actually zoomed in on that, like, dude, look at this, keep this in your mind, this is gonna be important. So I'm probably gonna look at the full at the end of this case trial, and the magazines are never going to be mentioned at all, but just in case, I'm gonna keep an extra attention on the magazines.
Listen up!
Oh no. Ring, ring, ring! Hello there. Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball signs, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And will you be adding to our new collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now, magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops! Nothing. Never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye. Kinda what? Huh. The thing that I got... the thing that I always sort of thought at the very beginning is that something really strange was going on in the real world while we are stuck here in Hope's Peak Academy. And this just sort of seems like some sort of... It's not really a direct hint at it, but it's kind of a very vague, indirect hint towards it, I personally feel. But well, he just mean magazines are sort of... I mean, it could just mean like, oh, magazines are so useless right now because everyone has the internet, except us, of course. So, yeah, it could be that is what he meant, or that, like, all the magazine factories have burned down because there's total mayhem and chaos outside in the real world. And we're actually kind of, strange enough, this will be the safest place for us to be. I don't know. I just really had a feeling, because we're being cut off from this outside world, for some reason, I just had this strange feeling throughout that something might be really strange going on in the real world, but I could be totally wrong about that. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if we could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? But the thing is, I guess nothing too bad could be happening in the outside world. Like World War III couldn't suddenly be breaking out in the outside world or something, right? Because Monokuma is still bringing on like food and everything. He has an unlimited supply of food and everything that we need. At least most of the things that we need or want, he can provide for us every single time. But if there were, you know, World War III out there, the provisions and food and whatnot would probably be kind of rationed, and I don't know exactly, but at least there would be, you know, I don't think it would be that easy to get if the outside world was really in big danger. So then again, I'm not so sure, but yeah, this is the rec room. Let's just check it out. We could talk with Celestimo, but I'm first gonna check out everything else. So we have an awesome pool table. I love playing pool. A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma? Or did the school buy it? Right, dartboard. I actually play dart. Now that I think, I play a lot of sports, if you can consider pool a sport as well. But I don't know. I like to play dart. I actually had a dartboard in my room myself, and I was decent at it. I used to like watch the old Dutch players that back in the old golden days when Barneveld was still good and stuff. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? Yeah, cha-ching. Anything else? Magazines, of course. There are all different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates. What's the point? What is this? Booze? It looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. I see like a picture of Monokuma holding chess pieces on it. Monokuma is like hugging a chess piece. The one on the most right is the king, then there's the queen, I don't know what piece it is in English. Then you have the horse, which is probably not the right name for the piece either. Then you have I know this one in English, the rook, right? Yeah, which in Dutch is actually the tower. And then you have the pawn. So, yeah. Strange that there's... Because it seems like a bottle of booze, but then you see Monokuma hugging a chess piece. Like, what? Alright, got some comfy chairs here. A firm-looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. Alright, then we have some awesome Othello. Never know how to play it. There's a copy of Othello here. Pretty bad at it, though. Doesn't matter. Got coins. Anything else? There's a table here. It's kind of similar to the desk in the classroom, but also not. So we found the three in the middle. We got those on the right. Oh, there's a locker here. I actually totally overlooked that. It's a beat-up old locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. But it seems so out of place. Like it's the exact same locker in the in the swimming pool, right? It's just one freaking locker. They come in herds, okay? They're not loners. Lockers are always together. I'm talking about them like they're animals, but seriously, whenever you see just one locker like that, it looks really, really strange and out of place. So just one locker like that, once again, just seems really weird to me. Right, anything else? The cameras usually aren't that important. Where does this door lead to? Leave the area? No, we're first gonna talk with Celeste. Now, I don't know what Hifumi is complaining about. No matter if we look from certain angles, the characters are definitely 2D.
There is nothing to be done.
It is rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still, I do believe our lives will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. I don't know, there are like a lot of weapons to kill people here with as well. But alright, I don't think there's too much interesting here anymore, so let's leave the area. That was a nice little find though. The rec room. Kyoko, I see you. I see you. I can never stop not seeing you. Kyoko, my girl!
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. Oh wow. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Oh wow. Those are 3 big rooms. Holy crap. Art? Oh my god. I'm guessing we're just gonna go there first? Sure. Okay, that is a freaking statue, okay? I don't need to censor that, YouTube. Please have mercy. It's a statue. It's art. It's literally freaking art, okay? At first glance, this looks like any normal art room. But something seems off. Or multiple somethings. First of all, the statue of Monokuma, of course. Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Of course, there's a Monokuma coin at the Monokuma statue. Alright, naked lady. Show me them stone boobs. It's a Venus statue. Yep. Definitely very art roomish. Camera. Oh, this is like a devil. This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. What is a Neo? He looks like it's definitely something from hell. Again, locker rooms behind? It's a locker, but it doesn't seem like there's anything inside, so that's not particularly useful. The background. There are paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? It just looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Those actually all look like drawings that I would make. Definitely my level of drawing skill is just that. Alright, I think that's about it unless we want gonna go out the door. So let's talk with Hifumi.
Look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools.
Reaction that. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed. Well, normally I'll limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay.
I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I mean, to be honest, if you look at everything from a particular angle, anything could be 2D, right? So, yeah.
I'm a fan of Charanbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ronpongi makes. Charanbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculpture fairy, representing this century's greatest quality. Saburo Ronpongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four.
Pokemon would like to have a word with you, Hifumi. But one of your elite is missing.
You know nothing! Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century.
I see. Well, good luck with that. Alright. Interesting art room. I was expecting something more extravagant, to be honest. Especially if you considered it like the opening that there was.